Talk Sports here. Frank, one thing I wanted to ask you, what's it like, obviously Naz is working closely with Aadam, what's it like, recouping that relationship with him, obviously after so many...
I mean, we go back a long time, it's 30 years we go back, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to working with Aadam, and it's nice to see Naz, and you share some really good, we share a lot of good memories together. I mean, he's one of British boxing legends, and we put some of the best shows on, and I mean, that was how we started introducing all these real flamboyant ring entrances and so forth. I mean, we were pioneers in doing all this stuff, and it's going to be. He's got a tough journey, Aadam. He's got big boots to fill. So we're not going to be pushing him. We're going to just take it step by step. He hasn't had any amateur experience, amateur fights. He's been in the gym training a lot, but he hasn't had that. So we've got to take it slowly and make the right moves at the right time with him.
As you mentioned, a lot of good memories with Naz. Any that stick out? Have you got any funny stories?
We'll be here all night. It was good fun. It was great fun with Naz, working with Naz. I think the one was when we did a show we took him all around the country. We went to Shepton Mallet, which is where they hold a big country fair or country show down in the West Country. And I think we got about 10,000 people in the place. They never had any seats. We put all the seats in. And about an hour before the fight, we was in the press room. And in those days, there was no social media. It was just written press. They were all there having their sandwiches. And in came Naz straight over the table, picked up a plate of sandwiches and started eating the sandwiches an hour before he was fighting. That was the confidence he had.
So obviously, I think we've got Fury Usyk, but one thing I want to touch on is the 5v5. Obviously, you and Eddie are friendly now, but we want to see that furiosity. Is that going to be there on the fight week?
We both want to win. I want to win anyway, and I know he wants to win, so we want the bragging rights, don't we? And as I said earlier, he's going to be gagging for a rematch after we kick their ass.
Did you see it being 5-0?
Yep.
And how come you picked Hamza Shiraz as your captain?
Because I think he represents what Queensbury's all about, developing young fighters, guys who come from, they're not so well known in the amateurs, or, they're not coming with gold medals or medalists from Olympic Games. That's what we do, and we do it well. And he's been such a consummate professional all the way through, from start to finish. Everything he does, he's a gentleman, he's articulate, he's a great advert for boxing, great advert for modern Britain. He's brilliant, and I think he deserved to be captain of our team.
Do you think Eddie's cheated a little bit? Deontay's his heavyweight to face Big Bang.
He cheated in the Jenga match. He took the first brick off the top.
And finally, I don't want to keep you for too long. Fury Usyk in a couple of weeks. Do you think that's the biggest fight in arguably of boxing history?
It's the biggest fight of this century. It's the 4 belts on the line, first time ever, and it's just not happened this century, and it's going to be a long time before it happens again. 4 belts on the line, 2 undefeated heavyweights. They're not fighting. It's not one of those fights that normally happened years ago where there's the champion, the other guy was a great champion, and it was like it took 10 years to make the match. They're both at that level. They're both at their best. They're both at their best, and everybody's got an opinion about who's going to win the fight, quite rightly so, and that's the good thing about it. It's not like, this fella's seen better days, so you're going to go with the current champion. They both are at their best, so you will get a great fight, no doubt about it.
And if, as you're hoping, Tyson wins, are we going to be seeing the belts? Do you think the belts will get vacated after that? But obviously the new undisputed belt.
We'll see what happens with the various governing bodies. We'll see where we go with that.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it. Thank you.